And hello everybody, welcome on back. I've been having a lot of fun with Assassin's Creed 2, so why not pick right back up where we left off and continue having fun, right? No, wow, I kicked that guy, just... No.
You know what we do to Capone like you? We bring out Bruno the donkey. Trust me, he is not so tender. Ah, Capito, all sinking in. Go.
You're so lucky I don't beat you up. 'Cause I could. Be really easy to, but I'm not gonna. I'm better than that. Remember, never stoop down to the level of people that you hate. Unless you want to be of the same fate. Yeah, that's the right. Can I really not climb them?
How do you do that? How does he do that?
Very carefully. So the thing is, I was like, I wonder why he is like so good at climbing in the first place, you know? Because I mean, obviously we did a little bit of like the youthful side, but is it just one of those things where it's like, you're just kind of bored and you just do it all the time, or what? I can't believe there's 73 of those things. Also, just crazy how awful the map itself actually is. At least in like how often it stutters, but...
You are a dead man.
Me? Nope. Seems like you are the one who is dead. I'm also curious too, because I'm like, I wonder... Because I've been thinking a lot about playing this kind of just off camera and grinding out some of the collectibles and whatnot. So I figure, you know, like I said, it's something that I'm both drawn and not drawn to. But sometimes I kind of want to play something, but I also don't want to experience the story, so maybe it's just like a good way to fill some time. Over here? Okay, there we go. Like, do you ever hit those points where you're sitting there and you're just like, wow, I want to play a game, and then you sit down and you're like, I don't know what I want to play, so executive dysfunction kicks in, and you're like, alright, well, here we are. You got a courier assignment there. You know what? I was like, instead of messing with this right now, I was like, let's actually get to our mission, shall we? Also, I did look it up and I was like, I still don't actually think this is a remaster. I mean, I guess it's a PC port, but because like Assassin's Creed 3, they actually remastered, and that ended up being different than what I think they did for this. So it's like kind of crazy that if I'm right, I was like, the game just looks so much different, or like so much better than the first one did. And like there's so much more depth in the colors and whatnot that I like a lot. Alright. Locate our target. Sends to icon appearing on a database pop-up indicates a secret entrance.
There's Lorenzo and his wife.
Something about Lorenzo and the benzo.
There's Giuliano, Lorenzo's brother. Where is Francesco? There he is. Time to strike. Greppa! Traditore! Giuliano! No!
Oh.
No! In nome di Dio! Vi scongiuro, pietà! Nessuno attacca! Cane maledetto! Muori! Muori! Muori!
Well, that was quick.
Your day is done, Lorenzo! Your entire family dies by my sword!
Fuck! Man! I'll kill you!
You brought this on yourself! Die! Just die already!
Please! I need help!
Don't you worry, buddy. I got you. Yeah, quick. Just distract him while I take care of him, and then I also definitely want the big ol' hammer though, you know? So you think you stand a chance against me after I so effortlessly killed all of your people? Can I not counter him with these? Because I'm definitely trying. Alright. Counter just fine with this, so. Hey buddy, you wanna like help me out at all, or? Yep. Riveting fight right here. What? Are you kidding me? Okay. Great. Thanks. That was so cool. I'm very happy about how that went. Yep, time to kill everyone again. Alright. Yeah, take that. We'll take care of you. Wow. That's actually just so dumb though that they just let him run away and then I had to chase after him, and it's like, but actually I guess I could have hit him with like a throwing knife, but okay. Alright. I guess I'm just not intended to actually kill him at this moment?
You
Okay.
saved my life. It's nothing. But the man who did this to you has to pay. Not now.
I need help first. To my home. People I trust there. Can you... Andiamo.
Also, shout out to this guy there, who very
I'm
definitely
losing
just
a lot
like
of blood.
Hang on,
took a
Signore.
pretty nasty stab
Moving as
wound
fast
to
as
like
I
the
can.
shoulder.
I had hoped...
Wow.
Falling.
Francesco de Pazzi! I'll kill him. I'll wipe his entire family from the city. Leave me alone. They'll be erased!
Quietate, signore. Conserve your energy, or I'll be delivering a corpse. We're almost there now.
Yep, just gotta run through the city where apparently all chaos is. I've
I'm more than giving up. I've not forgotten how to wage war. I had hoped combat.
wow.
So be it. I've not forgotten how to wage war. I'm more than giving up.
Qui, let's do it. Let's go.
There we go.
Lorenzo's been wounded. Aprite la porta!
What's the password?
Poliziano, open the maledetta porta.
By the thrice greatest, come in quickly! The city is at war! Hurry!
Wait. I am in your debt. Tell me, why did you help me?
You are not the only one who lost a brother to the Pazzi. My name is Ezio Auditore.
You're Giovanni's son. Your father was a good man. He understood honor, loyalty.
The Pazzi thugs are storming the Palazzo della Signoria! We cannot hold them off much longer! No. If they get inside, they'll murder our supporters and put their own devils in power!
Then my survival would mean nothing. I have to...
No, don't worry, I got you,
Francesco
buddy.
de Pazzi. Help save our city, Auditore. Kill him.
Well, I tried to do that earlier, but the game apparently didn't want that to happen just yet. That's probably why I couldn't counter him with the blades. With the hidden blades, because I was like, it would have been too powerful.
Get him! There!
Really? What a... Just leave me alone, okay? You ever think about that? I'm trying to do my job here, and all you've done is just come over to
Signori,
cause
I
more
saw
problems?
Francesco lead a battalion around the back of the Palazzo della Signoria. I fear he may be seeking another way in. Go, before it's too late. Do what you can!
You know how it goes. If you can't get in the front, you might as well go around the back. If the streets are chaos, then I must ascend to the rooftops to figure my way out. Oh. Da, 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 da. Ah, ouch. Just another day in the life of a famous assassin, Ezio Auditore.
Traditional remedies, and the witch.
I forget that I even like have this as a thing. I can just heal myself at any point. Oh. Yeah, just another day in the life of famous assassin Ezio Auditore, just jumping and missing things and then falling and I have looked and I was like, I know that there's like a parkour mod for this game too. But, you know, I've been too lazy to set it up along with button prompt changed.
You again! Why aren't you dead? Men! Slaughter him!
I literally beat your ass earlier. This is our way up, probably. Maybe? What about this way? Like I said, they randomly just pick and choose. I've seen so many times like really large gaps can you just run up just fine, and another time it's like, actually. Yoink. Hold on, I gotta get this feather real quick. Nope, alright. Definitely not the direction I wanted to go. Oh, did I get him though? I might have. Ouch. But, you know what, yeah, we'll take out the sword. I feel a little bit bad for that, but also not really, you know?
Oh, the boy thinks himself a master swordsman. So you've drawn some blood. My men will make short. Guards! Guards!
No one's coming. It's just us now.
Maledetto che il diavolo ti porti! Stammi lontano!
I gotta go, right? Okay, I guess it would have given me time to fight them, but...
Eccolo! Get him! There he is!
Oh, nope. Alright, cool. There we go. Me just instantly jumping the wrong way. Alright, cool. Here we go again.
It's over. It's all over.
Meglio essere felici in questa vita che aspirare a esserlo nella prossima. Requiescat in pace.
Rest in peace. Even though it should be rest in pieces, am I right?
Libertà! Libertà! Popolo e libertà!
Libertà!
Oh,
Francesco?
yeah, you better be scared. Thinking you'd start shit with me. And that's sequence 4 complete. Let's go. Now if we could just stop flashing bright lights at us constantly. Ooh, it's now 1478. I think it was just... Oh yeah, well I guess after the training. So it probably said 78 sooner than just now, but I'm just now realizing that it's 2 years later. Even though I already knew it, but I was like at least like a definitive proof that I was right. Because I picked up on the right context clues. Was this where we got into that fight in the first place?
When I was 6 years old, I fell into the Arno.
I soon found myself drifting down and into darkness. Certain my life was at an end. Instead, I woke to the sound of my mother weeping. At her side stood a stranger, soaking and smiling at me.
Goals.
My mother explained that he had saved me. And so began a long and prosperous relationship between two families. Yours and mine. I am sorry I could not save your father and brothers.
You have nothing to apologize for. I believe Jacopo de Pazzi played a part in their deaths. They attack on you as well. I need to find him.
That coward fled before we could arrest him.
Have you any leads?
No, they've hidden themselves well.
They?
Jacopo was not the only conspirator to escape.
If they work with Jacopo, they were surely involved in the plot against my family as well. Give me their names.
Antonio Maffei, Archbishop Francesco Salviati, Stefano da Bagnone, and Bernardo Baroncelli.
Bene. I will go and see my uncle. He has men stationed in the countryside.
Wait, before you go.
A codex
Ooh,
page.
let's go.
I took it from the files of Francesco de Pazzi, seeing as he clearly no longer needs it. I've always had an interest in things of antiquity, as did your father.
It is meaningful to me as well.
Then consider it a gift. Che il Signore ci protegga.
All right. I'm curious. I guess, do I just not actually have a way to like just straight up leave the what's it called? Leave the Animus? It's like I don't think I can just get out of here at any time I want, I'm pretty sure. But again, like what a weird choice that it's like so I can't even like hook onto that bar from ground level. I don't know. I really should stop complaining. Because I'm still having fun. And it was like, that's what matters with games at this point, you know? Let's see. So what do we want to do? I think I want to, one, get myself a big ol' hammer. Weapons. So we've got the maul. I don't really want to spend a lot of money though, so yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool. We'll do that, and then I was gonna say, I was like, I know I can fast travel. Yeah, let's fast travel our way back. The real question is what to talk about until then, you know? Just sit here in silence for the next like 10 minutes as I run all the way across the city and then travel, upgrade the villa, and then travel back. I don't know, I was like, I've been getting into, well, I will say, I say lately, but like not actually, but I've been listening to a lot more like improv stuff recently. Just because, I mean, I always loved, Whose Line Is It Anyway? I watched that a bunch like when I was younger. And then now I will listen to
Nice try.
I listen to one podcast that's Hey Riddle Riddle, which is by 3, Chicago comedians that do improv. Tons of fun, solve riddles. The Patreon is just like obscene and just more extra content, and they put out so much stuff that I'm like, I like this a lot, and it's something that's always interested me. Okay, so they're giving me a sign that there should be something around here, right? Okay, so there should be a tomb around here somewhere that I can... But isn't that the one that I already did?
What do you expect us to do?
Expect you to not be a jerk, mind your manners. Just tell me that I can't go through here instead of pushing me around, you jerk. Okay, so that's the things I know we look for. At least I'm pretty sure this is the one that I already would have done then. I don't know. Sometimes the guidance doesn't feel that great. But anyway, so improv stuff was like... And I've dabbled in a little bit in just kind of like improv storytelling and whatnot. I was like, because everything I write's already kind of just very heavily like improvised anyways. Because I'm very much like a stream of consciousness type writer as opposed to a, like, let me sit here and plan things out. Like, I'll get myself a general idea and then go, okay, cool, and just kind of figure it out from there. Special session 2 might have been added to the map revealing. Oh! Yeah, the toy family crypt, huh? Is that what... That's what that is. Okay. So I know I need to look out for that. Okay. Before we do that, though, let's make sure that we get our villa upgraded, because the time towards that will end up going better for us. But so I've done like some improv storytelling stuff, like I've played a little bit of D&D. That's why I love like Dungeons and Daddies, because a lot of people, because they're like really good at what they do, and there's a lot of really interesting stuff that they develop over time. And it's like, I love the idea of storytelling through D&D, and then using that as a medium to just have like very interesting story to develop, because you're improvising with people around you.
Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
So it's like one day, it's like I want to, go back to having friends again to actually like do more stuff like that. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do... Gonna get you. And despite the fact that like a lot of the stuff that I've listened to, I've not actually like gone and listened to like Dimension 20, which I definitely should do at some point. Which is, there's so much stuff. So it's like, you've got Dungeons and Daddies, which I've listened to all the way through twice. Hey Riddle Riddle. I've been listening to the Teacher's Lounge here recently. Oh, I can't afford you. Ah, you know what? Yeah. So it's been stuff kind of just like that over time, where it's like, oh yeah, you learn new things, and I've learned a lot from kind of other people's work. So as time goes on, like, I think I would be able to do a better and better job of it. I just would kind of need people to like play with and learn from, and it would help a lot with like feeding into that. Ooh, okay. Now our maximum capacity is 5K. So it'll only take us an hour to get 5 grand as opposed to an hour to get like 1500. Ooh, and we got more codex pages to put on there as well. Okay. Unlock your final members. Okay. Alright, so now we leave here. Let our money start building up again. And then we can now go do our next objective. But Teacher's Lounge podcast is also really good because it's an improvised podcast about, like, you know, teachers, and it's absolutely insane and obscene and hilarious. So, but I spend a lot of time at work walking around and like listening to the improvised podcasts, or I guess just podcasts in general, and every now and again like audiobooks and music. But a lot of times my interest is with podcasts just because I was like, I like the talking vibes. That's why a lot of my content that I make is just kind of me hanging out and chatting and talking about things that I think are interesting, or even just talking about the game, because I want to make the kind of content that I like listening to. I was raised in a small house by a Venetian lagoon, within sight of the rough foam-capped waves of the sea. When I was barely old enough to walk, I became a sailor, navigating the Atlantic first as an apprentice, and then while carrying cargo. For my father's patron, Messer Marco Polo, it was a good life. That's cool. Ooh, what? So what, we run up like this, and then... Oh! Now that's some movement tech. Oh, that's promising. I mean, I guess it is a crypt, so it makes sense, but... That's cool as like a built-in mechanic, though. My guess is that this is like a time trial. Yeah. I recognize a time trial anywhere when I see one. But, lucky me, we did it. Because we're the best. In preparation for our voyage, Messer Aguirre met with me repeatedly. First, our meetings were about purchasing supplies, but soon they became about higher things, about life, love, honor, and justice. He taught me that society was set up in such a way as to control its members, to stop us from thinking, from seeing. Soon I could look past all the laws and illusions. I understood that mankind was being used by its rulers, that we, the people, deserve freedom. It was then that Dante began showing me pages from a book that Messer Pullo brought back from the place of the great Genghis Khan. The manuscript, the Codex, was about our order, the Assassins. Another time trial, perchance? Oh, there we go. And then... just open that gate back up. No. Okay. This does... open up over here. Jesus. kind of hard when I can't see the way that I'm supposed to be going, but... Oh. Okay. Something tells me that, Oh. Okay. Alright. I think that means we're good then. An unexpected farewell. My planned voyage never took place. While returning to Ravenna to pick up the remainder of his belongings, Dante died. Dismayed at the loss of my mentor, I went to inform my father and Messer Polo with the sad news. Before I could even speak, I was ushered into the study, and my father, his face white, locked the door behind me. Shocked, I listened in silence as he spoke. Dante intended to take the Codex to Spain where it would be safe, but he was still being watched. The enemy of the assassins, the Knight Templar, still existed. I recalled the stories he had told me of the Templars, and it all became clear. Dante had been murdered. The Templars knew about the Codex, and they knew about us. Shaking, my father told me to take the Codex and leave for Spain at once with my wife and child. As Messer Polo ushered me out the door, he handed me a small piece of paper with a number on it. With his number, I could draw on his credit. More ducats than I had ever seen in my life at any bank in Italy. Do again, still just kind of love the integration of like history with go up and the right, and then forward and left, and then yeah, the actual like integration of history into everything here. Nope, please. Okay. Everything done so well, and then cut because the game decided that I needed to run up that wall instead of go the direction that I was aiming my joystick. That's okay. That's fine. I get how it is, how it goes. Forward, please. Oh, alright. Okay. So... What? Is there something I'm missing with this, or...? Okay. That's actually really annoying. So not only that, but you have to jump in, like, the specific right way. Okay, alright. I know I don't need to go this way, but it's fine. Alright. Third time's a charm. Over there. Okay. Please. Okay. Let's see. We set sail that night, the ship filled with cargo to sell in the markets of Barcelona. At first, all was well. Then, to avoid a coming storm, we laid anchor. Wow. I cannot read, apparently. We laid anchor in the Otranto harbor. Cloaked in darkness, the pirates came. I didn't see them until they were already boarding my ship. I hid with my family in the hold. Pulling out the codex, I ran the worn leather cover through my hands. Then I broke the spine. The pages slid silently onto the floor. I scattered them into chests, boxes, and containers I was carrying to market. The men who found us were drunk. I could smell it on their breath. When they asked for the codex, I knew who had sent them. Holding back my rage, I said that I had thrown it overboard. They started to laugh. Two held me down, still gritting, while the rest cut off my wife's clothes. She begged for mercy until her voice gave out. Once they were done, they threw her into the sea. They took my cargo and sunk my ship and left me adrift, clinging to a piece of railing. Made it to the beach with my son. My wife's body washed up on the shore next morning with the tide. Yikes. Like, sounds like a pretty shippy time, huh? Oh, and we messed that up. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back here because I already knew. As soon as I felt like that, I was like, alright, this is what's going on. Boom. Nope. Oh my. Nothing I hate more than the camera changing and then making it so I just run in a completely different direction. Like, thanks. Great. So, ready to spin that wheel. Boom, boom. Oh. Nope. Okay. Alright. Yeah, of course. That's exactly what I was hoping to do. Okay. Alright. Hello everybody and welcome back to watch me lose my mind. I was trying to make a joke and then it became a reality, and if that doesn't... What? Okay, what am... Oh, do I have to like run up the wall and then jump back? Why lay a path for me if I can't even follow it without doing like extra hidden steps? No. Stop running that way, please. I bet. This sucks. But I'm in too deep. Because I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep all the noise in my head instead of going under. There we go. Open the door. No, don't tell me what to do. I never saw the sea again. Making my way to Florence, I rented a small room and then visited the bank. I had memorized Polo's account number. With the vast sum I now had at my disposal, I went to Venice in disguise to find my father. Returned to Florence the next day. Both Polo and my father were already dead. From that moment forward, I collected treatises on architecture, studied the classics, and took vocal lessons. I adopted the name Auditore, impersonating a noble of the Florentine court. Accepted as one of their own, I took on the trappings of nobility and constructed this villa for me and my son. And then, I hunted them. Raised my son to fight, to find the Codex, and to kill Templars. Together we would regain the honor of my wife, and avenge the death of my father, two debts that could never be repaid. To the auditory that reads this, remember that you are not a nobleman. You are one of the deceivers. You are one of the people. Avenge us. Wow. And just like my ancestor, I should say, my family is also dead, and I am now at their whim to do something more. Oh, but it's in... Okay. Memory sync, family crypt explored. Okay. Ooh, nice little 5K paycheck. just what I needed. Look for white sheets to start your free run. Huh. Interesting. Okay. What is... just sanctuary. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, it's not gonna just be that easy. Okay. Made ourselves a quite decent bit of money then. And now we can leave here and I can just kind of funnel a bunch more money back into the villa. As soon as I figure out... Man, I'm gonna have to walk quite a ways around, huh? Unless maybe I get lucky and find a horse. Also kind of crazy in like 45 minutes. I've not actually done anything story-wise, but sometimes that's the... cannot think of an idiom to save my life. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. I think that's an idiom. It's been the fun part about like trying to... Because like I've been working on like learning more things and I'm like... I know all of this weird random stuff and then every now and again I hit a point where I'm like, I know the word and I think I know the relation, but every now and again I'm like, do I really know anything that I'm talking about? Because, you know, I mean, that's kind of a part of living and being an adult and growing up over time, right? You're just figuring out, like, even for as much as you think you know, you don't know as much as you want to know. And as is, you know, fashion for something like Assassin's Creed, it's the whole concept of nothing is true, everything is permitted. So like, just keep that in mind as I'm pontificating non-stop and... Oh, that's funny because I say pontificating, but like, to my knowledge, pontificating is actually more of a negative connotation, but it's fine. I don't mean it in like a bad way, I just do remember like... Or I do just know that I am very heavy into like saying a lot of stuff that really doesn't matter all that much. But it's fun, so like, why not spend time thinking about things, thinking about life in general, and... Because like, I'll tell you for sure, it's like, if I existed back in, you know, medieval times like this, I would 1000% be, like a philosopher of some sorts. It's just something that I find interesting, and it's like I like asking questions that people generally don't think that much about. And I like trying to figure out more about like the underlying truth of the world and why people act the way they do, why we are how we are.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
Ooh. We get 2,500 every
A presto, Ezio.
20 minutes now. Don't mind if I do. Okay. I think then we can go do a mission. I don't know, I think life is too interesting to not, like, ask yourself, you know, deeper questions, right?
Do you require a medical assistant?
Like, I am working hard to do more things that I enjoy, and it's like, I would love for YouTube stuff to take off, but also, like, you know, I'm working my day job, I'm working on this, I'm doing a lot more music stuff, like, let's drop into the heart of the town. You know, I was like, we're just kind of vibing and trying to get stuff done. I was like, I've been chipping away at my life debts, trying to grow more, write more. You know, I was like, I just want to feel like I'm doing something. And I was like, and we're definitely trying, and that's sometimes all you can ask for.
Ezio, thank God you're all right. This madness with the Medici and the Pazzi, is this why you pursued Francesco?
Not exactly.
Well, whatever your reasons, the city's safe again thanks to you. Now tell me, how may I be of service? Ah, another page. Aha, it's a similar cipher to the last one. This won't take long. Interesting. Hmm. Indeed. I see. It's another blade design. For delivering
Ooh.
poison.
Can you build it?
See, it won't take very long. I just need to find a way to hollow out the blade without sacrificing the...
It's alright, Leonardo. Just do what you need to do.
Ezio's like, at no time for your nerd shit. Just put the fries in the bag.
All done. I filled your blade with a bit of poison to start with. Should you run out, just visit a doctor.
Poison. From a doctor.
In high enough doses, that which cures can kill.
I am in your debt once more, my friend.
Anytime, Ezio. Anytime.
God, could you imagine being clumsy with the hidden blades though, and like you gotta shake someone's hand, and you like put your hand on their shoulder, and you're like, shink, and you're like, uh-oh. Oops. That's my bad. I accidentally just poisoned somebody. New secondary memories unlocked. Ooh. Me, okay, I think we're good to go do another mission. Instantly just gets one upgrade, moves the story along, and then it's like, let's do another Assassin's Tomb, shall we? I definitely need to take more time to start like editing things, because this would be a perfect time to just do like a quick little fast forward with like a dumb song over top.
Di Grazia, stay away from the artwork on the walls. And when your men paint the dome, take care not to disturb any of the sacred relics in the lanterna on top. They are the most important artifacts in our church.
Yes, yes, Padre. Just make sure to pay us the full sum for our work.
Going on an art theft. Do 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 do. Time to steal an artifact. Climbing through the church. Yeah. Oh, and I love, I just love how like beautiful everything is too. Ooh, and we get to see like the Renaissance work too, and find the assassin sarcophagus. Guess we jump here. Okay. I guess I'll just jump this way to go this way to then do this. Oh. Oh, well.
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
Sometimes being clumsy is lucky. I forgot that they give us that simple pleasure of just, oh hey, what if we set it up so you have like a way to get back in case you mess up. This way, please. We go here, here, and then we go this way. Of course, we got the pigeons giving us some extra advice. Now we jump here, climb a little climb. It's like, has it been long enough that I can start reusing jokes now? Ooh, another ladder. Dang, what is this? The Church of Latter-day Saints? Because there's ladders all over the place. Yeah, it's okay. I'll give myself also a... Oh. Alright, well I cannot climb that apparently. I'll give myself a -2 for that one, that's fine. I know puns haven't been in for pretty much the entire time I've been alive, but I enjoy them, so I'm still going to tell them regardless. Okay. I was like, all of this just, and they're like, no, actually, that makes sense. I was like, because I thought I was ending up back at square one, but I was not. I was going kind of in a circle. It's like, oh boy, sure hope you're not scared of heights. I wonder how much work it would take to be, like, actually proficient in climbing like this. Because it would be really rough, wouldn't it? Oh, I gotta climb over here so I can actually climb all the way to the top. Well, this one's already going a lot better than the last Assassin's Tomb, so I think that's a positive. Oh. Ooh. Now that's hot right there, right? Being able to just slide around a ladder like that. Especially a wooden ladder. Maybe I will take the time to get at least all of the... Is this not... Oh, there we go. I guess that maybe the thing that it was hyper-fixating on was what I should have climbed, huh? Alright. You can do this, Ezio. Good job, buddy. And now... Ooh. And we get ourselves a couple treats as well. Yeah, give me that money. It's like Mr. Krabs' voice talking about money. And see if we can seal the deal on this assassin's tomb, am I right? Huh, gamers. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. And we've got 2 of the 6 seals already. We'll do almost secret. Look at us. Oh, I love the shoulder cape so much. Maybe I should get one of those. You know? Just start walking around with like some like a random cape. That's not like a full cape, but a shoulder cape. I'm sure that would be taken to you really well. Where were the birds? Here? Yeah. Okay. Okay, maybe now we actually do a... Oh, was there a... There wasn't, okay. I was worried that there was a viewpoint up there where I was just at and I just completely missed it because I was like, ah, I'll just keep going. Because, truthfully, that wouldn't surprise me. That seems like something I would do. Now we run this way. You can hit people with hammers. It's just like the NL clip of him like sitting back from the camera with his hands up and he's like, okay, okay, let's kill this guy with hammers. What an icon. Glad he's around doing his thing, you know? I was like, cause I don't know what I would be doing if I like had never gotten into YouTube in the first place. Cause I was like, that's all of what I consume media-wise, so... Yeah. Okay, so we... Oh yeah, that's right. They made a specific mention of going to the outskirts, so that makes sense. Never mind. I was like, why are we going all this way out here? It's also so nice to ride through some places that just have like, you know, any sort of... Oh, hold on. Wait, I declined. Okay, but I am going the right way. Never mind. I thought I was going the wrong way for some reason. That's kind of funny look. So it was like I literally fast traveled back here to do something and then fast traveled back to the city to just now gallop over here. Yeah. I mean, like, it makes sense that you can't ride the horses through the town, but it's also a little interesting to me, you know? Ooh. We got ourselves a painting.
Grazie. Molto grazie.
There we go.
I may be a bit disorganized.
Only plus 33 value? Pathetic. You can do better than that. Well, let's see, let's see. I'm gonna come in here. And we'll talk to
Buongiorno.
you.
Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
Yeah. Because I've got 3K, so you can bring the Thieves Guild back.
Buon viaggio.
A little extra value there. For old time's
Salute,
sake.
Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
Yep.
A presto, Ezio.
Okay. Got you taken care of. Ooh, yeah, let's get our 2400 there. And let's talk to Mario.
Come in, come in. To what do we owe the honor?
I've been sent from Firenze by Il Magnifico to attend to some unfinished business. I'm looking for Jacopo de Pazzi.
Ha! Who isn't? We've been at it for days.
And perhaps what I carry will help us both. A list of his co-conspirators. One of them will talk before he dies.
Excellent. These men are sure to lack Jacopo's resources, which means they will be easier to find. I will put my scouts to it at once.
I appreciate the help, Uncle. I've got something else for you as well. More codex pages.
Ah, let's see what we can learn. What is this? What prophet?
What did you find, Uncle?
It's just another damn mystery. The text here roughly translates to only the prophet may open it. There's reference to 2 pieces of Eden, but these pages offer no answers, Nipote. At least, not on their own. You must find more.
We'll have to save it for another day, Uncle. I have a mission to attend to.
As you wish. Now, if you hope to defeat these bastardi, I will need to teach you a few things. Meet me on the practice field.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ezio. You're familiar with counterattacking, but what happens when your enemy is as well?
I don't usually
I
give
give
him
up.
the opportunity.
Tough talk offers little protection against Templar steel.
Then by all means, Maestro. Teach me what to do.
Now dodge. Hurry up and die! I'm getting thirsty!
Bene, bene. Now do it again. Much better. One last time now.
Bravo!
Ooh.
Let's see it another time.
Don't mind if I do. Ouch. Alright, I was a little early on that.
Just one more time, Ezio.
Magnifico!
Nice.
Once again, you exceed my expectations.
Signore, we found Jacopo's men, and they wait your word to strike.
Relay the following. No man moves until they have spoken with Ezio. Intesi?
It will be done.
Go, Ezio. Visit with my mercenaries in the countryside. See if Jacopo's lackeys won't lead you to him. But be careful. They will be expecting you.
Oh, don't you worry. I do not mind if they expect me, because I will teach them a lesson they won't soon forget. Pushes up glasses. Did I sound intimidating?
Buongiorno.
Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
I do think it's always funny because it's like, I'm one of those people that if you don't talk to me, I can imagine myself being like intimidating. But once I open my mouth, I am by far the least intimidating person alive. The only reason people would think I'm intimidating is just because I'm like 6'4" and a pretty large person in general, and then also I have like a little bit of resting bitch face. Like, it's not on purpose, but I just am kind of like, but I also like don't want to be bothered when I'm out in places, you know? Like I don't mind, but I don't like when random people approach me because they always try to like, because almost always like not for a good reason or for like anything that isn't in their own interest, you know? It's like if I was a public figure, then it might be different because then I could be like, oh, cool, like fans and whatnot would have free reign. I would be like, yeah, cool, I'll be parasocial with you. Don't mind if I do. Don't actually mean that, but you know, it's like being able to chat with people and like whatnot on that end, completely different story. But when it's just someone that very clearly like would have no reason to talk to me otherwise unless, you know, they're going to ask me for something or try to sell me something, like not really my cup of tea. I said, obviously a lot of times I kind of just want to be left alone. Ah, I'm so sorry. Because I'm also that same way where it's like, that's why I won't bug people when I'm out, you know? I was like, if you work somewhere and I interact with you at work, cool. But I was like, outside of that, I was like, I'm not going to really bug you to try and get anything else. And it's got a red logo, so there's a strange glyph here. So maybe we'll actually try to find it.
Ah, there you are. Listen, we've found Stefano da Bagnone. Just follow this road and it'll bring you to the abbey where he's taken refuge. Wait, before you go, take these. You can use them to create a distraction.
My thanks, friend.
Alright. Ooh. We got smoke bombs. Got ourselves a feather. Did you know birds of a feather flock together? You know, Birds of a Feather is a Billie Eilish song off of her most recent album.
The past,
Which name I do
web of
not
connections and
recall off the
interconnections
top of my head.
all ruled by chance. Or is it?
Four square, 64 squares, unlock the file. Oh no, not a puzzle. Okay. Go boom, boom, boom. Queen Elizabeth of England, 1559. ID piece of Eden 2, apple. Okay. So. Boom. Then you go here, and then you match at the head, and then there's Emperor Napoleon, yeah. ID piece of Eden 1 apple. Yeah. Don't mind if I do. George Washington, United States. Ooh, ID piece of Eden 3 apple. Okay. Well, that sure is something. Time to kill this guy, I guess, huh?
Let us pray, brother. Pray? Pray for what? The Lord's protection. If you think the Lord has any interest in our affairs, you've another thing coming. But please, by all means, continue to delude yourself if it helps to pass the time.
You speak blasphemy.
No, I speak truth.
But to deny his most exalted existence
Is the only rational response when faced with the declaration that there exists some invisible madman in the sky. And believe me, if your precious Bible is anything to go by, he's completely lost his mind.
How can you speak as such? You wear his vestments.
Only because they afforded me the opportunity to get close.
Ooh. Got the little 2-for-1 right there, huh?
Now I will see who was right.
Where is Jacopo?
Nothing to fear, I suppose. They meet in the shadow of the Roman gods.
Ora sei libero dalla paura. Requiescat in pace.
Run away! Easy. Easy, breezy, beautiful. Ezio. The cowl does not make the monk. Which is kind of a funny title, especially given the fact that, that's kind of like our whole thing, isn't it? Because we blend in with the monks because we wear the cowls. It's like very, very meta, huh? Alright, on to the next one. See if I can hopefully not accidentally run over more people. Like I said, I definitely should just take the time to actually go find like all of the seals.
Over here, Ezio.
Because it seems like the armor itself is actually like super powerful.
We found Archbishop Salviati. He's barricaded himself inside that villa. Take some of my men. Use them to clear the fields. Then find a way over the wall so you can open the gates.
Command over my own army. A nice change of pace from the usual sneaking and stabbing. I like it.
With the help of Mario's mercenaries, subdue the villa guards and kill Francesco Salviati.
Okay.
He had become the harbinger of death.
walls have stood for 100 and will stand for 100 more.
Ooh, ouch.
For wasting the lives of your men. Turn back!
Stop! Wait a moment! Stop, friend! We'd like a word! With the hood! Come here!
Stop, you'd like a word with
I
me?
need to talk to you!
You won't run away this time! I warned you to stay away, assassin! You should have listened!
Ouch.
Men, prepare yourselves! The assassin has arrived!
I need to find a way to open the gates.
There you go. We open the gate. Easy. Ow.
You Templars, are we singing the same song?
You think a few mercenary will scare me?
They should.
Shall
I send your remains to that Ubriacone, Mario? What's the point? There won't be anything left of you to recognize.
Yeah.
It's quite a plan you have. Spouting nonsense while you send these other men to die.
I am a reasonable man.
Ouch.
What say you to this? Turn back now, and I'll call off my men.
Sorry, friend. You are on my
Really?
list.
Can I not?
Your fate is sealed.
Tear him limb from limb. Let us paint the walls with his blood.
Jesus.
That is no way to treat a guest.
What is this? Guards! To me!
Ah, please.
40!
Oh. Ha! Joke's on you, loser. I can... Oh, alright. Could any of my guys help me with this guy? Maybe? Ouch. Ah. I was gonna say, it was like I can do more damage with this than I would with just my normal fists, right? Yeah. Screw you, bucko.
There he is!
Absolutely
Where is
mogged, just...
Jacopo?
He knows you come for him, emerging only in darkness to meet with the others.
That answers when. Now tell me where. La fede dovrebbe dare conforto. Non pena. Requiescat in pace.
This trash is dealt.
Screw you.
I think you're going. Forza, come on, be strong.
I just got how many guys and you're still just like, alright, well I'm gonna attack you still. Like, come on. You should know better than that at this point. Horse anywhere around here? No? There was a horse when I... Oh! You're just following me? I mean, kinda cool. Don't mind if I do. Let's go. 3,100 in Villa's chest. See, before we know it, I'll just be able to afford literally like anything that I want.
Yeah!
'Cause I'm a cowboy. In
Yeah!
Renaissance Italy. Yeah, something like that. And I'm wanted. I mean, I'm definitely wanted, so like, that's not even a stretch at all. Oh. Please stop trying to jump over this thing when I'm just trying to... There we go. I'm sorry. Like, I know obviously I could have prevented that one. But... Oh, don't know what you're jumping over.
I've seen him. I've lost.
Help, guards, murderer! I mean, if you want to make that true, I can do that for you. But also, I was like, isn't my notoriety just stuck at high for the moment?
Better not be looking for trouble.
Or is it something that's like it went up because of stuff, and now I have the opportunity to actually lower it? Ah, ouch. Ah, ouch. Get out of my way. I've got important places to go, don't you see?
Have you been drinking?
Ooh. Oh, this is for like an assassin's contract. I'll think about it later. I am in the middle of doing something, so...
Take your families home! Remain inside with barred doors till his shadow has passed!
Yeah, I'll bribe you.
Stop! I'll have a word with you. Better not be looking for trouble.
I'm not looking for trouble, I'm looking... Well, I guess I kinda am, huh? I'm looking for revenge? Which is kinda like trouble. But I'm now incognito and I'm also hurt.
From the greatest designer, me!
Okay. Climb up here. Go this way. This is the way I'm supposed to go, I think. Oh, alright. So much for that. Alright. One day. One day. This looks like... There we go. As always, my one true weakness is just trying to go in a straight direction. Like, why can you not climb there, but you can climb the one step over? Like, I know that there's one extra handhold, but like, the whole reason there's those like extruded bits is because that's where you would be able to climb. Okay. Okay, let's see. Where to...
Well, please. Sorry. I'll get...
Yeah, yep. Excuse me, don't mind me.
Such unbelievable prices I have for you, stimatic client.
Curious. We're also slowly but surely unlocking some more stuff.
We're hoping most days. Should you change your mind?
Ooh.
A delicate matter, but important to me. Could you persuade the idiot I married to come home to me and stay home? I implore you.
You know what? Of course. There's one thing that Ezio does not stand for is cheating. I'm trying to think of like the right word for it. Speaking of, whatever happened to that Christina girl?
The tithe on this season's harvest shall extend to every second bushel after 10, and 3 quattrini per 100 weight of annaccia.
Hey, I've worked hard to get where I am. I not suffer ignorant savages ruining my life.
I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to. You just kind of...
Due to severe shortages, only 1/3 weights of current orders may be fulfilled this month.
Ah, here we go. Hey, buddy.
The
Lord is my shepherd! The Lord is my...
Yeah, take that. Hey, he wasn't gonna use his fist originally. So remember that woman you were in love with?
Tell her I'll be a good, faithful husband.
Good. Keep that in mind, you insolent pig.
Decree of the Signoria of Florence. All residents of San Gimignano are to comply with standards of... Come, don't be shy.
Okay. Now we'll actually go to our objective. See, and this is always why games like this take me so long to get through, because I sit there and I'm like, I'm gonna do this, and then I get distracted by every little thing that pops up.
He's crazy.
I am crazy. Crazy good looking, am I right?
Ezio,
What do you got for me, buddy?
got here. We found Bernardo Baroncelli.
Ottima notizia. Tell me where he is and I'll see that he's dealt with.
That's the trouble. Lorenzo actually had him arrested days ago, after being returned to us from Constantinople. But he escaped. We believe him to be somewhere inside San Gimignano.
Va bene. I'll see if I can't pin him down.
How do you expect to succeed where the rest of us have failed?
I have my ways.
I have a certain gift, if you will. They call it Egal Vision.
Going to make a nuisance of your friends?
Ah. What jerks.
My God! Someone get the guard! There's a killer loose!
I mean, they attacked me just because I walked over here, but, because it's, hammer time now. Can't touch this. I just wonder if that means, like, I can't parry the brutes. Ouch. Well, my job here is done.
Just need to take things one day at a time. He'll get bored, lost, confused, distracted, killed. It will be okay. And if he does come, if it happens, I keep moving. Never in one place.
Never one place for long.
I knew you would come.
Where is Jacopo?
So you can do to him what you've done to me?
There is still time for you to clear your conscience.
We gather at the church when a meeting is called.
Mi duole dover giungere a tanto.
As always, love getting random thoughts in person and being like, what the fuck is that? You want a piece of this too? Yeah? Ooh, got him. Wow, like the whole city is just all of a sudden here, huh? Ouch. I mean, so obviously, like, when you play this, you know, kill lots and lots of people, but I was like, I wonder what Ezio's, like, actual kill count is. Like, what would be his actual, like, realistic number of people we've killed, not just, like, the entire city 10 times over. It's like playing Undertale and doing, like, the genocide route where people just kind of show up and you're like, alright, cool, you're dead now? Yeah, I was like, I just heard a, like, loud thud IRL, and I was like, I have no clue why that was the case. Ooh, do we have another Assassin's Temple that we can go do? Ooh. Okay, time to get distracted again. then shows it's not raining yet, but it's supposed to rain sometime in the next couple hours. And if that's the case, it was like perfect time to go sit outside and enjoy some rain. Okay, what do we got going on here? I'm not notorious. Why am I notorious? What did I do? Where do I start climbing it, huh? It's like, I know I need to get up there. Oh, here? There we go. I was like, how do I do that though? Duh, it's literally... the giant divot in the wall that I can hold on to. Please don't make this one where it's like you have to get through undetected for some reason. It's like, uh-oh, gotta make a dash.
That could be him. I see him!
Wow, I really just swept him off his feet now, didn't I? Real bang up job now, isn't it? Okay. So now we hop over here. Oh, come on. This way. Thank you. And then... yeah, pop over here. Do a little run this way. And then we just shuffle around over here. They don't call me Ezio for nothing. I mean, I know Ezio has nothing to do with... Can we talk about too how it was like when our family was murdered and we were hearing the conversations people were talking about? They were talking about like how weird our name was. Like that's kind of jacked up to be like, you don't have a normal name, of course you were a bad person. Like, come on. Like, be so for real right now. Yep. This is another area I gotta make it through for sure. Ow.
Can't cover all the angles.
No, but I can take out the... I can take out the trash. See, that's a much better way to deal with that guy. That's probably why the dodge mechanic exists. I'm assuming that if it's the case, it was like, I actually just can't parry them. Or so it seems kind of dumb for it being like a... Feels like that would be kind of like a whole main mechanic, but Hey, I mean, if I can't parry someone... Because, like, that parry window is so generous. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to parry him, but... Okay. Ah, bookcase. Bookcase. Because we go over here, and then we do... Bada bing, bada boom. Hop, skip, and a jump. Hold over here, climb up. To which we can now kill some more guys. Yoink! Rest in peace. And we climb up this way, right? Yeah. That way we can get on here.
Not you! Ha! Nice try! I'm not! There he is! Get him!
Ouch. Every time I see that, all I can think of is just Duality by Slipknot, where it's just like push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the edge, but it's made of all the things I have to take. Welcome back to Mumbleoki, where we sing like some of the lyrics and then the rest we just let be incoherent babbles. Just the way it should be. It's just like if you're sitting in the car singing with a friend, you know? Oops. Sorry, my blade slipped. Alternatively, did I do that? You know. Good old Steve Urkel. Ah, I was gonna... Oh. This guy is... You know what? Finally, a fate worse than death, being trapped in purgatory in the geometry. It's like, oh boy though, did he earn it. And I do not feel bad. I will say, like, the one nice thing about this is, like, so I'm bad at stealth stuff, right? But, like, what I like is that this game gives you options. When I sat there and played through Styx, like, it's a thing where you're just so vulnerable to anything that if you mess up, you might as well restart. And this actually gives me the option to be like, oh, you know what? I can defend myself. And I know that's like the entire point of the game, but it's like I feel like if you're gonna make people extremely vulnerable, you have to give like better ideas to what like vision cones are and stuff like that. Not to say Styx was a bad game or anything, but I was just very bad at it. And I will wholeheartedly admit that. And it's a skill issue, and sometimes that's just the way it is. But, get ourselves another seal. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose. Something like that. Funny that I was like, I've heard the lyrics a bunch of times, but I was like, I only remember a kiss from a rose, not like the lead up to it. But I think that that's the line. Could be totally wrong, and I would not be surprised. I've been sitting here so long that I had natural light, so I didn't need my room light on, and then hit it at just the right time, and it's like, now it's very dark. And it makes the bright colors on this even worse sometimes, when it's just like, hey, here's some bright white light to blind you. Alright. Do we have... Ooh, we have 6K in there. Ooh, and this takes us to like right around where we need to be. And I mean, since we're already here and we accidentally found it.
Power doesn't die. It's passed on.
This is a meaning about like, is it entropy? He carried it with him, find his inheritance. Interesting. Stuff like this is fun. Houdini beginning the Chinese water torture cell escape. Ah. It's just so funny though, because it's very like clearly photoshopped into stuff. Gandhi during the Salt March 1930. There you are. We found the passcode. Let's go. Okay. What a just like weird thing. Like maybe if we get all of them, we get the full video and then it like actually fits, but it's all very clearly just like bits and pieces. Alright, what can you tell me?
Ezio. Antonio Maffei has sought refuge atop the city's tallest structure, spouting scripture and arrows in equal measure. The man has clearly lost his mind. Making matters worse, he's posted archers all around him. You do well to clear them out before approaching.
Grazie for the information.
Thank you. Nope. I did not see him there. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if... That might have been my bad, I'll be honest. I really need to... Oh. I really need to start looting bodies more. Because I think that's how I can get my daggers back, right?
Shadow and darkness, and everywhere he treads, death follows. Why, you ask? Because you have strayed and sacrificed your liberty to that wretch, Lorenzo de' Medici. You are puppets, enslaved by purse strings, won over by poisonous words. You have lost your virtue. You have lost your dignity. You have lost your faith. And this draws the demons in to feed. And feed they will! All whilst you wander, lost in ignorance. Know that good men have died protecting you from his evils. Men who sought to save these lands, to purify them. Join me in prayer, my children, so that together we might stand against this darkness. Give ear, O heavens, and I will speak. And hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. Let my teaching drop as the rain, my speech distill as the dew, as raindrops on the tender earth, and as showers on the grass. For I proclaim the name of the Lord. ascribe greatness to our god. By
Wow, I just walked up and hit both of them at the same time again. Definitely did not try to do that,
Some
but
respect for death, my friend.
I'll show you respect.
No, I will. Che tu possa al fine trovare riposo, nel corpo e nella mente. Requiescat in pace.
this guy didn't even tell me anything. Oh, well. Oops. Hey, but I looted 3F off of his body. Look out below! Cool, we do that, and then we'll just pop on over here. And we can see our... Ooh, actually, is that another...
It's getting easier and easier to hack into Abstergo's mainframe. It's like I know what data I'm looking for. I've already lived it.
Interesting. Infinite knowledge. Unlock the file. Its open mouth delivers the kiss of death. Leading the young to their end. Oh. The flames from its throat poke out their eyes. The monster did not come from man. Ooh, if it's first pick. Okay. Oh, so then it's probably. No. No. I my one true weakness is finding things. It's all the other ones were so easy to find up to this point. Unless I'm not looking for a picture again? Oh. What does that mean? Oh, there we are. Oh, is the truth that we're all locked in an animus? What I mean is like something I posed in one of my other videos where I was just like, could be one of those things, like it would be an interesting, you know, concept, right? Just to be like I said, because if we're all just locked in a simulation, you know. Is there any way to break out? Or are we kind of trapped in? Like, I think that's something that was tackled in like Black Mirror at some point too, huh? Let's go. We gotta tail him and then assassinate him. And then I'll probably call the episode there.
If I can stay my blade long enough to follow him, he'll lead me to his Templar brothers. I'll have more names for my list.
Man, these assassins do love their lists, huh? Get out of my way, please.
Oh, yes! That's more like it!
10 coins on the ground. Oh my god, yes!
What's going on here? Are they late? They haven't seen me. This much I know.
Really? You're still following me?
As he passes by, those who make our lives a burden shall like fly.
Also, my other true weakness is tailing missions because I'm not a... That's why I was always good at like first-person shooter games, because I very much enjoy like going quick and reacting to things, and it's like why I like speedrunning stuff. But it's times like this where it's just like, oh, well, I don't... Like, I have to walk super slow and, like, try to not get caught by anyone, and so it was like, I was worried about those guys catching me just then. But I was like, over the course of my life, I've failed at many a tailing mission.
Gold! Yes! Yes! Money! Gold! Yes!
Oh yes, money! Accidentally saying it in time with the NPCs. Guess I'm just one of them at this point. That's a fun concept. I was like, yeah, I'll just forever be an NPC, because if you never meet me and you're watching this, you'll never have any proof that I actually exist, other than this video. But I was like, we're not having an interactive dialogue, we're having a one-sided dialogue, where I talk at you. And you don't get to play as me at any point, so...
I give up!
Here is the appointed one, the savior of the streets. All who dare to cross his path.
Why do this? Please! Now that's more like it! Now that's more like it! Gold! Now that's more like it! Gold!
Gold! Nothing like using money to buy our way through everything. Just the way that life should be. Good thing he's not once thought about turning around and be like, why is this person following me?
Are there Templars there as well?
Kind of funny though, you can get away with walking pretty close to him. Real riveting gameplay, huh? I don't know, like, I think the reason why I'm not good at slow parts like this is just because, like, there doesn't feel like there's anything at stake, you know? Like, you walk faster than they do, so you have to, like, walk to a certain point, and then stop. Wait for them to move, and then walk to a certain point, and stop. And it's just that over and over again, as opposed to, like, real sneaking around, you know? Weirdo was like sitting there sidestepping.
Funny clothes. Must be a francese. That one is very familiar.
Hold, citizen.
I said ho! Hey! Where have I seen you before?
I don't know. Where have you seen me before? There you go.
How many men are responsible for my father's death?
Presumably a lot. At least if it's like all the Templars connected, but that guy seemed like a pretty well-established assassin too.
I did all I could, but the assassin proved too strong.
Clearly. Else the others would be here with you. To say nothing of the fact that Firenze remains in Medici hands.
It's Francesco's fault. His impatience made him reckless. I tried to be the voice of reason.
More like the voice of cowardice.
You're one to talk, Signor Barbarigo. And you sent us quality weapons instead of this garbage you Venetians call armament.
We put our faith in your family, and you repay us with inaction and incompetence? Then when asked to account for your failures, you make excuses and insult us? How do you expect me to respond?
I don't know.
It's all right. I do.
No. Please. Don't.
Please don't what?
Deserved.
I can fix this. Only spare me.
No.
Ooh. Ouch.
What a mess.
That's gotta hurt.
So sorry to have claimed your prize, assassin. Did you honestly think I wouldn't expect you to follow? That I didn't plan for it? We've been at this a lot longer than you. Kill him.
Good luck with that.
I know you're only doing as you're told. So if you release me, I will spare your lives.
Ah! Listen to this! Ah! No!
Actually, I remember to hit the right thing for once. I actually got to do the thing in the cutscene. Okay. Alright. Okay. I want your halberd. Or your spear, sorry. You got anything for me, buddy? No. And see, didn't even take my prize.
Vai, amico. Libero da fardelli e paure. Requiesca in pace.
Finish him. Call me Mortal Kombat the way I finish him. Nothing's more fun than just being dumb like that sometimes, though. You gotta throw random shit at the wall to... Eventually something funny will stick. It's like cooking spaghetti. You know it's done when it sticks to the wall. Ooh, we're in 1480 now. So is it 3 years later? Wish I could remember times at all. Or is it 13 years later? No, it's only got to be like 3. But, with that said... Hold on.
Stay back!
You know what, that's fine. With that said, we're going to go ahead and stop here, so thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that fun jazz, and I will see you in the next one.